In this video, we'll demonstrate how to use your Rolyan splint bath to assist in creating a radial gutter short thumb spica. Then, we'll take a look at some different pre-cut splint options from Performance Health. First, we're going to select the thumb spica splint template that best fits the patient's hand. Then, we'll trace it onto a paper towel. I like to do it this way so I'm not damaging my original templates. Place the splint material into the bath for a few seconds. We want it to be just soft enough to cut. For this example, we are using Rolyan Watercolor's perforated thermoplastic splinting material. Cut out your thumb spica using the paper towel template. Then, place your splint material back into the bath to prepare it for your patient. Follow the temperature and time recommendations for the type of material you're using. Remove your thumb spica from the bath and dry it off. Always check with your patient to see if the temperature of the splinting material is too hot or uncomfortable. The thumb should be in a functional position, typically midway between abduction and opposition, with the MCP joint in slight flexion around 30 degrees, and the IP joint free unless otherwise indicated. Ensure the splint is molded to provide a snug, comfortable fit without creating pressure points. Form the spica to the patient's hand and wait for it to cool. Your thumb spica is now finished. Performance Health offers a variety of pre-cut thumb spicas. The first series we'll go through are hand-based patterns. This is the coldest CMC orthotic. It's heated. This portion actually gets folded up, so you have a smooth peninsula going through the thumb web space, and this gets wrapped around. So that's one option. Another option is the Rolyan CMC splint, very similar to the coldest. However, this one is a little bit larger as far as the pattern and the peninsulas. It just depends on your preference on what you'd like to use, but they both do the same task of helping to protect and support the CMC joint of the thumb. The final hand-based spica is the thumb gauntlet. Probably the biggest challenge with this one is understanding how it gets placed on the patient. This arc goes just proximal to the IP joint, and then this groove delineates the dorsal and the volar surfaces of the hand. So this really gets placed on like so, and then gets wrapped around, and generally borders over here will get pinched together, which will allow you to get real great purchase of the thumb if you really want to immobilize the heart of the thumb. So those are the three options for hand-based spicas. Moving on to forearm-based spicas. The first one we'll mention is actually one that's not available as a pre-cut, but it's a very easy pattern to replicate. This is a symmetrical pattern, so really you just fold a piece of paper towelite in half and you cut that pattern out, and you can make several sizes of this and use them as master templates when you're fabricating an orthotic. This is a radial gutter short thumb spica, forearm-based, so these peninsulas just get overlapped on each other, like so. The next pre-cut that's available, again, is a forearm-based. This delineates the distal palmar crease, which we want to get just proximal to that, and then these peninsulas get drawn around the thumb just proximal to the IP joint of the thumb. And finally, we have the Indiana Hand Center forearm-based thumb spica. And this gets placed on the hand like so. And what's nice with this one is there's really three landmarks. This notch here will draw that through for a thumb web space. This gets wrapped around the thumb just proximal to the IP joint. And then this, we want to make sure that we clear back about 1/4 of an inch from the distal palmar crease to allow full excursion of the MPs. For more information about Rolyan pre-cut splitting materials, visit performancehealth.com.